It's the game of the year in the SEC. Number 1 Grambling State versus number 4 Alabama. It's the battle of the two top defenses. It's going to be interesting to see how the Tigers' number 1 offense matches up against the Tide's number 1 defense. The winner of this game is headed to the SEC Championship to represent the Western Division. First quarter action, Jones keeps the option right, cuts upfield, and plows ahead for 9. Then on second down, Jones pitches it to Kraft. He avoids carry and fights ahead for the first down. 2 plays later, Harris takes a delay, finds the lane, and picks up 8 more yards. Third and short for the Tide. Jones tries to keep the option right, but gets shut down by Jermaine McConnell. What a play by the corner. Bama will be forced to punt. Tigers possession, third and medium. Austin drops back and threads the needle to gun for the first down. Next play, Brooks takes the handoff, bounces off an O-lineman, and muscles ahead for 8 yards. Another third down for GSU. Thomas takes the handoff and gets stuffed, but GSU is set to go for it on fourth down. Thomas gets it again and finds a lane and picks up 6. Tigers will come out in the gun. Austin drops back and connects with Gunn on the outside for the first down. 3 plays later, Austin drops back again, but big LeBron Ray breaks through the line and gets the sack. Nick Gordon will come on to try the field goal, but it hooks right, no good. Alabama takes over, and the Tide would come out running. Harris would take the delay, run over Bennett, and pick up 9. Next play, Jones keeps the option left, finds some room, makes a cut, and picks up 11. Then on first down, Mac Jones keeps the option left and gets tackled hard and would stay down. His backup would come into the game, and he was no slouch. On third down, Beck drops back and drops an absolute dime to Hayden downfield for a gain of 43. Later in the drive, Bates takes the handoff and finds a hole and gets into the end zone. Bama strikes first, 7-0. But here comes GSU. Brooks hits the hole up the middle and picks up 9. Few plays later, Austin drops back and hits Bradford on the outside for a gain of 8. Later, CB23 takes the handoff, bounces it out right, finds a lane, shows off his wiggle ability, and picks up 13. 2 plays later, Austin keeps the option right and shows off his running skills. Look at the spin cycle from the senior QB to pick up 9. Then Austin looks to go back to the air, but LeBron Ray shows off those pass rushing skills and gets his second sack on the day. It's third and long. Austin drops back, and check out this throw to Sean Edwards across the middle for 18. And here comes the running game. Thomas hits the hole up the middle and plows ahead for 10. Next play, CB23 gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! We're all knotted up at 7 apiece. The Tide try to get their run game going, but Josh Carey shuts down Harris in the backfield for the loss. Then on third and long, Jones drops back, rolls to his right, and hits White. He sheds the tackle and gets enough for the first down. Late in the drive, Kraft takes the stretch right and finds a lane and muscles ahead for 7. Then the big back would get it again. He tries to go left, but Josh Carey is there for the TFL and a 3-yard loss. Next play, Harris tries to bounce it outside, but Wes and Ginn blow up the play in the backfield. It's 3rd and 14. Jones drops back, tries to step up to his left, but Caleb Causey lays the hat and gets the sack, and Bama would settle for 3. GSU goes 2-minute drill. Austin drops back and hits Paxton across the middle. He shows off his speed, cuts the field, and gets the first. 2 plays later, Austin connects with big tight end Rob Bradford across the middle for a 13-yard gain. Next play, Austin goes back to the air, tries to thread the needle to Cox, but gets picked off by Beard. What a play by the cornerback. He just jumped the route. And Bama will look to capitalize. Jones drops back, tries to scramble out, but Richard Maynard gets the sack, and Bama would punt again. One last chance before the half. Austin drops back and decides to roll out to his left. He doesn't like what he sees, so he takes off and picks up 13. A few plays later, Austin with the quick drop and throws a rocket over the middle to Sean Edwards for 19. 2 plays later, Austin will go back to the air and connects with Edwards again, this time for a gain of 20. 3 plays later, Austin drops back. He feels the pressure and overthrows Edwards and gets picked off by Wright, and that would send us into the half. Alabama leads 10-7. This game has turned into a defensive battle. I feel the first team that gets a stop and scores should win, but Austin has to fix these 2 interceptions. Look for GSU to hit the ground hard in the second half. Start at third, CB23 gets going. He hits the hole on the left and gains 7. Then he takes the trap left, cuts back, makes a juke, and picks up 9. Then JT gets going. He hits a hole up the middle, runs over a safety, and picks up 12 yards. Later to drive, Austin keeps the option right and spins his way to an 8-yard gain. 2 plays later, Brooks gets into the end zone for the second time today. Touchdown, Grambling! And that would be CB23's record-breaking 30th touchdown on the season. And the G-Man defense come out hype. Kraft tries to bounce outside but gets popped in the backfield for the loss. But then Jones shows off his arm, dropping back and hitting Winston on the cutback. He turns upfield and picks up 27. Next play, same play. Jones goes back to the air and connects with Winston again, this time for another 27-yard gain. 2 plays later, Najee takes the handoff, finds a lane, and turns on the Jets. The big back rumbles ahead for 15, and Harris would cap off the drive by twisting his way to get into the end zone. Bama regains the lead. But the Tigers look to respond. Brooks finds a lane up the middle and picks up 10. Then Austin drops back and throws a dart to Chad Terrell on the slant for the first. Few plays later, Austin goes back to the air, connecting with C. Tizzle. He turns upfield and picks up another 20 yards. Later drive, CB23 bounces it to the outside, cuts back, and picks up 8. Next play, Austin drops back and hits Sean Edwards in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers take the lead 21-17. Bama takes over in his 3rd and long. Jones drops back, tries to scramble out, but Josh Carey goes Superman for the sack. The Tide are forced to punt. And the Tigers look to put the nail in the coffin. Brooks hits the hole up the middle for 8. Couple plays later, JT weaves through the Bama defense to gain 13. Next play, Brooks goes up the middle again. And look at the lane for the senior back. He gains 10. Later in the drive, Thomas goes up the gut. And man, oh man, he lowers that. Boom! 1st and goal, Tigers. Then JT gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers lead 28-17. Last chance for Bama. Jones fakes the handoff, tries to keep it, but gets destroyed by Torian Ray in the backfield. Next play, Jones drops back, tries to scramble out, but Torian Ray gets the sack, and that would do it. GSU comes into Bryant-Denny Stadium and gets the dub, 28-17. Phil finished 15 of 22 for 196 and a touchdown with 2 interceptions. On the ground, Brooks and Thomas went off. CB23 finished with 149 yards and 2 scores, while JT had 115 yards and a touchdown. And on defense, the captain had a huge day. Josh Carey finished with 12 tackles, but it was Torian Ray closing out the game with a TFL and a sack. Well, our Tigers finished the regular season undefeated and are headed to the SEC Championship, where they will be playing the Kentucky Wildcats. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And coming up in the Tigers Den podcast, we introduce you to the newest members of the recruiting class and get ready for another trophy run. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.